Welcome back, folks, to another episode of Let's Play Gothic. Now, before we continue with what we have here, I just remembered what we didn't do yet, is that we need to take care of Thorus. Or, not of Thorus, but for Thorus something. And that means we need to attack Mordrag and get his butt out of this camp. And the good thing about this is we'll probably get everything he has in his inventory. The bad thing is he will probably not be very fond of it, but, you know, I'm not too worried about that right now. So, Mr. Mordrag, hello there. We have a problem.
Really? What's that?
You?
There are people around here who want to get rid of you.
Really?
I can draw my sword, by the way, in conversations by pressing the number key.
What makes you so sure I'm not the one to do it?
Because I think you're smarter than that, boy. You'll soon realize that there are better opportunities than working for Gomez. We, too, need capable people in the new camp. And nobody tells you what to do.
Alright. And if I want
to join the new camp, could you help me?
If you're serious, we can go now. I can take you to Laris. He's the head of our gang. But if you prefer to beat me out of the camp, well, go for it.
Well, we have two opportunities. We can do that, or we can follow him to the new camp. And since I want to go there anyway, let's talk to him and follow him. So now we get two flies with one. We're gonna get with Mordrag outside the camp, so that quest with Thorus is sorted. And secondly, we're now taking a path to the new camp, which can help us quite a bit by killing some things that we haven't yet killed. Sometimes. Not sure if there's anything on the way that we haven't killed yet, but we'll find out soon enough. So basically, if you don't know where the new camp is, you can also talk to Mordrag and get your way with him over there. So that's another possibility that you potentially could do at this point of the game, which is quite nice as well. Now, I believe, actually, did I kill the goblins down there? I think I did. So we don't fight any goblins at the moment. We might fight a wolf at some point, possibly. But I'm not too sure about it. Might be a wolf down there. If we are close enough to it, that is. So the way to the new camp isn't actually that long, but it has less strong monsters on it, but a few more light ones. So that's not much of a biggie actually, but it's definitely the easier route compared to the swamp camp. Especially alone, if you don't have any buddies that can help you. Possibly the best way to do it is to go to the new camp first with Mordrag. Get like one level up. Get to the swamp camp, get like one level up, and then do the rest of it. So you're basically well protected from anything that comes your way. And that is actually quite good, I believe. Ooh. Oh, there's the wolf, by the way. So, we're just gonna follow Mordrag. And I don't think there's anything up here either. No. And I think that once we reach the new camp, that he will stay there for good for the time being. So he won't bother us anymore. And that is actually a good thing for us. Now, I do want to clean the riverside here at some point in the near future. Besides, I have a good amount of weapon protection. At this point it should be 20, I believe. Yes. 20 protection is actually quite nice. Especially because it protects you from most of the damage that you have at this point.
Well, here we are.
There we go.
When you pass through the gate, you'll reach the new camp. Talk to Laris. He will help you. Give this to him. It's a precious ring. It's your ticket to see Laris. You need a good reason to be alive.
Actually, the
Well,
posts say,
thinking about it,
oh
I
well, you
think
can
I'll
go
stay
in, just don't
here
cause
for
any
some
trouble.
time. I've earned enough for now, and things are heating up in the old camp. If you want, come and meet me at the bar. It's the hut out on the lake. Take care.
Yep.
See you.
Bye-bye, Mordrag. So, since we're already here, let's finish up some leftovers that we didn't do last time. First off, we're gonna equip the ring. Oh, actually we can't. Oh well, then it's fine as it is right now. We don't need dexterity at this moment. Dexterity is only for bows, and actually I think it's only for bows in this game. There are different weapons in the second game, like dexterity-based melee weapons, like sabers and stuff. So basically, there is this dude here that's called Lefty. I think I've told you about him before. And this time, since we are actually quite well equipped with strength and a good sword, we should be able to talk to him, no problem.
We need somebody to take some water to the peasants in the rice fields. This way you can make friends with a few people. What do you think?
Well, sure, why
Sure,
not?
I'll be glad to help.
Great. Go to the rice lord. He'll give you the water and tell you everything you need to know.
So we're first gonna do this, and then we'll see what we can do afterwards. Let's talk to the Rice Lord first.
Lefty sent me.
Oh, yeah? What did he say?
Well,
I'm to bring the peasants some water.
Right. Here's a dozen bottles of water. There's about twice that amount of peasants, so make sure you share it out evenly.
or I could drink it all by myself. No, I'm not gonna do that.
Lefty sent me.
Okay, we need to do that definitely to every one of those peasants. Sure, this should be a little bit of a, well, time-consuming method, but there is no other way than that. So we need to definitely give every one of those peasants the bottles and
Thanks, Wolf.
all that stuff.
Thanks.
This is that. And the other one to the right hand side should conclude the top level.
Left.
I'm only doing that once though, because as you know, and it was told before by one of the peasants, that Lefty is a very, let's say, not really an honorable guy, so once we've done that, he will always come to us with that. So we're not going to do that multiple times. We're just going to do it this once. And then this is done. And if he doesn't stop doing that, well,
Left.
then he will get a problem with us. And with our sword. And our arm. And everything.
Left.
So anyway, there's this one quest here that we have to do in a new camp. The other one is get rid of the lurker, for example. I'm not sure if we can do that already, because the lurker has quite a good amount of damage that he can dish out. And our new trousers might work against that, but it will be quite tough, I imagine. We're gonna try it anyway, though. We're just gonna try doing that the way we should be doing it. And then we'll see. Also, we have some other leftovers in this new camp here. So
Thanks.
that shouldn't be much of a problem to do these quests as well. Now, well, we're sitting really close, like, he's drinking through my face. Wonderful. Graphic glitching, I love it. Now, this should be the last few peasants here.
Left.
I'm not even sure if it works if I drink all the 12 bottles by myself. I don't think it does, actually. Probably does a counter in the background that says, well, you have only delivered it. Whoa. Well, seems he already had his drink. Oh, well, I believe we have run out of bottles, have we? Let's have a look. Yes, yes we did. For some reason they haven't been drinking half a bottle, but a full one. So, let's save here. And talk to the Rice Lord. Whoops.
Well done. You're useful for something after all.
Or maybe to Lefty
I
as
think
well.
this is exactly the right task for you.
Well, I don't think so, my friend. And I believe after I've talked to you and put some sense into your butt,
From now on, you can carry the water yourself.
and we draw a sword, of course.
Oh, I think I'll have to
Whoa! Hold it!
Easy. Everything's all right.
a fight! Harder! It's your own.
Oh, come on! One more hit would have done it. Dang it. Well, that was really close. Normally we only have to fight one of them, but for some reason...
From now on,
Oh, I think
yeah, I want to draw my sword, actually.
He's had enough.
Well, that's him done.
No sweat.
Oh! I didn't want to hit him. I wanted to hit the Rice Lord. Damn it. I don't like that one bit. The fighting is sometimes really iffy. In these kind of situations, it doesn't feel right.
from now on,
Right,
you
we're
can
gonna
carry-
draw a sword now. Gonna
Put the
pull
weapon
back
away.
a little bit.
Put it away.
Oh,
Good fight.
I was stuck again in that weird mode to the left-hand side. Couldn't do anything but move. No. The fighting is sometimes really weird. And gets stuck pretty darn hard. Gonna move a little bit to the side here. So, Lefty, let's do this
From
again.
now on, you can carry the...
Put the weapon away. Put it away.
Oh!
Never do that
Come on! This worked so nicely the first time. Alright, let's try it again.
From now on,
It
you
actually
can...
isn't that difficult, but...
The fight's been decided.
Uh-oh, there comes the Rice Lord. There we go. Now let's quickly go to Lefty. And get everything he owns before he wakes up. And get everything the Rice Lord
You won't have much
owns.
time to be sorry for it.
I doubt it, because you won't have
Given me
to.
a fair thrashing, man. 'Twas a good.
How are you, my friend?
Oh man, what do you want?
You'll be sorry for that.
Mm, how
The
about
peasants
that?
look thirsty.
I'll see to it. Don't worry.
Alright. Let's talk to the Rice Lord
You've
as well.
given me a fair thrashing.
Lefties.
Oh yeah.
Actually, no. We're done here.
Who is...
He was one of the. These days, he.
Well, at least he's down now. So I believe this should be done, right? Let's talk to Horatio. Not sure if he's actually happy with us, but we'll see.
Thanks.
Use your knowledge for.
Well, it seems that we have utterly destroyed Lefty and attacked the Rice Lord as well. So we should be fine for the time being. Now let's get into this hut over here and see what's inside. Oh, there is actually a chest here. Okay, left, right, left, left. There we go. Ooh, lots of ore. Like it. Now, is this some...
Hey, you!
Yeah, I'm just gonna sleep here. Well, that should be that.
Hey, you! You've no business in there.
Well, I did it anyway, and now I'm fine. And besides, I've had a good amount of ore and stuff, so that's always good. Now, we're gonna take care of some business that I wanted to do the first time I was here. Unfortunately, I didn't really have the strength, nor the sword, nor anything else. And by the way, I believe we can now replace our sword with his bloodfly sting, which gives us 6 more damage. We could use a two-handed weapon as well, but two-handed weapons are really hard to use at the beginning. They deal a good amount of damage, but they are not really that of a fast swinging weapon, which can be very problematic. At the beginning anyway, and later on you need to have skills to use them properly. So, I'm gonna take care of Shrike now. I wanted to do this the first time, but I wasn't strong enough, so let's talk to Shrike. Also, he has another weapon, I believe.
How are things?
Get lost!
Oh, he's like really, really lovely.
The fight's been decided.
Yep, and I'm the winner.
That was a good hit!
Let's collect everything he owns and get the mace. Is that better? I'm not even sure. No, just a little bit less good than our current weapon. Now, I don't want to kill him for obvious reasons. I want to let him get back up.
You won't have much time to be sorry for it.
Right, now,
You looking for trouble?
no, get lost actually.
I'll talk to you later.
I'll talk to you later. Da, da, da. Well, that's one quest done. Now, let's have a look. The lurker is one thing. Okay, now we talk to Baal Isidro in the tavern, or the inn rather. And then we'll be able to complete another quest, because we've sold all the weed somewhere differently. And thus we have enough money to actually give him some of that.
I've sold
Yeah.
the weed.
And my 200 ore?
I sold
Here it
weed!
is.
Well,
Good. Now I don't give a damn. It was a good idea.
yep, I think so
Show
too.
me what you...
Here.
And the good thing is he now has the 200 ore that we just gave him, so we can actually buy it back. Yeah, doesn't make sense? No, it doesn't. But, you know, it's always good to have something like this around. I'm gonna keep the Ring of Life for now. And we have a better bow as well, as a long bow. I'm gonna sell... Oops, I'm already above the actual limit. What? Oh, there's 100. Okay. So we're gonna get this back on our side. And possibly this. Yep, and this. Wait. Oh!
Show me...
Dang it! Betting more is good. Less is bad. So we're gonna do this. And these two. And we're fine. Good. Now I've got 200 more. Does he talk to us and teach us something, by the way?
Choose.
Nah, he has the same stuff he had back in the old camp. Okay. Now this should definitely set this one up. And now we have to talk to Gorn to make sure that he knows about the hut that we just took over from Shrike. So that's another quest out of the way, and then we're going to take care of that lurker that I talked about before. Well, that should clean up the this should clean up the new camp quite nicely. If only would Gorn stop drinking, that would be awesome. There we go.
Shrike has moved
has
to another
moved to another hut. I find that
Good.
very funny.
Torloff just told me that he wanted to have a word with the guy.
Well, he doesn't need to anymore.
See you later.
Yep. See you later, my friend. Now, this should have only leave us with one thing here, and that is the lurker. Now, the lurker is on the complete other side of this area. It's by that little rock there that you see in the distance. And we want to get there. Now there's two ways. We could basically run around the left hand side, or we can run around or swim through the lake here in the middle. And we're gonna do the latter. Can you see him already? No, no, not yet. But we are getting there. Oh, there it is. That's the one that looks like a little bit with a lizard mixed with... I don't have no idea what this actually is. But it's kind of a lizard. And you know, I don't like lizards. So we're gonna stomp it. Let's see how much it stomps us, possibly, maybe. Oh, maybe it doesn't stomp us at all. Well, that was short work. I actually thought this thing would be much, much harder. And also, the lurker is one of the only enemies, together with the lizard, that can actually, even if you hit it, it doesn't consider it as damage. It has a special, like, dodge, if you so will, that can protect it from damage if it moves back directly at the point when we might hit it with our weapon. It's a little bit of an odd decision, I feel, but I suppose it's not that much of a problem if you really have a high damage weapon. It doesn't matter that much anymore later on. So, at the beginning it might be a little bit strange, and you might not hit it all the times, but it worked out quite well for us, so we're good. Right, there we go.
Great. I got some of the Rice Lord's men to help me fix some of the damage it's caused. Now I can finally get some sleep.
That sounds good for you, Homer. Just don't eat too many donuts, alright? Now, let's go to Lares, since we already still have Mordrag's ring, and we kind of need to get rid of it. And besides, we want to talk to him about joining, actually. Can we talk to Baal Kagan? Well, we could talk to him, but I wanted to actually talk to him about his Baal Isidro. Yes.
Mordrag sent me.
That could send everyone, right?
Mordrag hasn't been seen here for some time. He's probably changed over to the old camp.
No, he didn't.
I came here with him.
Mordrag's back? If you meet him...
Mordrag gave me something for Laris.
What is it?
A ring.
Well...
Certainly a precious piece.
Alright. Now, don't steal anything from Laris. You don't want that. So...
I've given
first
a
off
list to Diego.
this.
Good. I positioned some men on the path to the old mine. Thoris's guards are lying dead in the forest even as we speak.
Good.
They've already mugged the convoy? Where's my share?
Go to see Gorn. He'll give
Okay,
you something.
nice.
I know Gorn. He's no member of the gang. He's a mercenary who works for the mages.
Yeah, that's right.
Was he involved in this business?
Knowing too much isn't good for you. Just go to see him and collect your share.
Okay. Well, here's a
Mordrag
ring
sent
for
me.
you anyway.
He gave me a ring for you.
A precious piece. It's
the
part of
same
normal
thing like the
procedure here
guard
to
said.
share your booty with your gang leader. But the fact that he gave you the ring proves that he must think a lot of you. I want you to go to him and tell him something from me. Tell him I want somebody in the sect camp. The Brotherhood is planning something big. I want to know exactly
okay.
what's going on there.
How about
I
that, by
want
the
to
way?
better myself.
Oh yeah, he does have the possibility to give me strength, that's right.
Is that enough for me to join you?
I should say so.
Okay.
And I've even got a present for you. A better armor.
Oh,
It's not much.
I hope it didn't initiate that just yet. Ow! Dang it. Okay, I didn't want to do that. So I'm gonna reload. I'm gonna kill the lurk again and all that stuff. Oh, dang it. I thought I actually could just talk to him and say that enough and that's good and fine, but... As you can see, by the way, that was like 2 hits that he dodged there. But we killed him anyway, so that's good. Now, we're gonna have to do this all over again. Unfortunately. I didn't know that talking to him about that actually initiated that already. So that's a bit bad. I don't like to do things over and over again. So yeah, we have the possibility to join the new camp now, as you might have just noticed. I believe actually the old camp armor, I believe, is the strongest weapon-wise, and the bandit thing is probably the best arrows-wise, I believe. Yeah. And the sect arm is the best against magic, as far as I know. Could be a little bit different, I suppose, but I think so, at least. It's been really a long time since I played this game, and it's probably along those lines somewhere. So, that should be fine. Now, this is that. Now, let's go to Lara's. You again? Yes, it's me. Da 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 da. And talk to you. Oh, stop! What the? He was drinking out of his hand. That's done. Go to Gorn. He has got a ring. Oh, and I'm going to save now. I want to see what the other option does. With the 400 ore. I'm not really sure what he's talking about. Might be something I cannot remember at the moment. It's probably something that I've spoken to him before.
I have the 400 ore.
Good. Very good.
Okay. Well. 400 ore gone, but at least I have 400 more experience. And at the moment, experience is a little bit more worth it.
You're probably right.
I will get ore back later anyway, so it's not much of a deal. Now let's talk to Gorn. And that should clear up things nicely. Now come on.
Why did you take part in one of the gang's raids?
Who says I did?
Why would you have so much of the stuff if it wasn't true?
Don't you think that this is all from one haul?
You take part in raids regularly?
If I did,
Well.
I couldn't tell you. Lee wouldn't like that one bit.
I see.
Okay, well anyway,
See you
we got 21 items, so we are good. Now, to be able to restock a little bit of our ore, I believe we can talk to Kronos. Well, I want to destroy the barrier. I exactly do a plan to do that.
I want to acquire magic
Well,
writing.
no, not yet. I actually want to buy some more. Words of magic, words of something... What was that again? Words of the gods, no.
But keep it to yourself. People don't need to know it.
Mana bonus, healing, no. Alright. Now, let's sell the stuff we don't need. I'm thinking of doing that maybe at some point, but not right now.
I doubt that's ever likely to change.
Alright. I'm gonna get, I think, something from our food department to him. Yeah. That sounds good. Yeah, a little bit more ore is good. Always. Now, I'm gonna save here. And when we come back, folks, since we already finished up the old camp, the new camp, I'm gonna take a small gander over to the old camp, and then we move to the swamp camp. Just gonna clearing up businesses with tourists and all that. So, I will see you next time. Welcome back, folks, to another episode of Let's Play... Whoops.